Hello and welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your full moon in Taurus reading. Oh my goodness, and this is considered a blue moon. So make sure you watch a little bit after your reading, and I'm going to tell you all about these energies that we're going to be experiencing with the next probably 48 to 72 hours. But as I always begin, thank you for the love and support that you continue to give to our channel. Now keep in mind that this mini reading, this is a very small reading because we're just trying to tap into the energies that you need to hone in on as you begin to set your intentions. So that's very important that you understand that this is not a full-fledged reading. This is a mini reading, because what we're going to do is we're going to use these decks, and I actually brought in a couple more this time because I really want you to be able to set those intentions with a very clear, as much as a clear view as you can get. But you can apply this reading, mini reading, to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some even your Venus sign. Hello to our cross watchers. Now keep in mind that these energies can flip-flop. So if it doesn't relate to you, it could definitely relate to your partner, or you could even be picking up on an energy that is surrounding you. Now we are slating this for the full moon that is coming in on October 31st. But keep in mind, you may hear something that has happened in the past, could have happened months ago, could be happening right now, could be something that's coming in for you in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. You guys, subscribe to the channel, okay? And don't forget to hit that little bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, which is that like, okay? And we do private readings as well. And our Patreon, you guys, we are rocking and rolling with the Patreon. For as low as $5.55 per month, you can get all of the extendeds and all the other goodies that we have over there, okay? All right, my loves, I think that is it. Now, on to your reading. And keep in mind, this is a mini reading, okay? Hello, my Cancers. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your mini reading, okay? And this is just to help you set your intentions. And if you don't know how to set your intentions, look below. There's a link showing you how to do that, okay? All right, so let's get right into it. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer? Ooh, goodness. What messages need to go forth? Okay. Brought in some new decks for this one. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer? Holy Spirit, the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign? Okay. These actually go there. I don't think all of these are you all's. I'm going to shuffle this deck again because, one, I got it out of order, and that kind of disturbed me. When I picked these up, I didn't feel like they were you all. So if it's yours, it's going to come back. I'm going to shuffle this deck again because it has to feel right, and that just didn't feel right. These feel right, okay? Those didn't feel right. So let's just see. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer? What would you have for Cancer from this deck? What needs to come forth for Cancer? There it is. Okay. All right. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as it relates to the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer? See, you keep doing that, but that's not your cards. That's it. Because I'm telling you, it's just not feeling right when they're sticking up like this. Like they want me to take them, but it's not really for this reading. And it could be one or two of you all that are making it come up like that. I don't know, but that's not what's needed for the general. Trust me, I know what it feels like. See, like that one feels right. All right. Holy Spirit, divine prayer, the universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? And you know what? I'm not shocked that you had a shuffle like this, because you all are very emotional beings. And this is a very emotional time right now. So that could just kind of make you understand on how you're feeling right now, what the feeling is in your mind. All right. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Wow. So you're being cautioned. You got to pay attention to the red flags and don't ignore them. Like I was just saying, it didn't feel right. Okay? Something didn't feel right. So I just went back and did it again. And that's what we're talking about here. If it doesn't feel right, right? See, because transformation, this is the death card right here in tarot. Okay? Something is changing, and you got to be able to understand what those things are by paying attention to the red flags. Something is definitely changing, something is dying, something is ending, and you have to let it go. See? Movement, choices, and decisions. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. That's why it has to feel right. You're having to make a huge decision right now that has to do with your transformation. Something is needing to die. Something is needing to end, and you're having to choose to do that. But I feel like with some of it, you're not paying attention to the red flags that Spirit is given to you, so you can bring this ending. And I feel like it's the same ending. So some of you have been dealing with this all year. You can't make this up. See? New beginnings. This was your card. This was your card. That's why those other ones didn't feel right. New beginnings. Something has to end. You got to make a choice so this new beginning can come in. But you've been hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You cannot make this up. Oh my God, because you need to forgive somebody. I've seen this card a couple times today. It's like this is the time for forgiveness. This is the time to end whatever needs to end so you can move on. As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Why? Because that's your new beginning. But you got to make the choice. You got to make the choice to let something in. You got to make the choice to make something in. I mean, you can't make this up. Because here's your new beginning. Spirit's been trying to tell you over and over again what you need to do by paying attention to the red flags. It's even going to help improve your health. This is going to help you. This is going to improve everything, every aspect of your life. Oh my goodness. All right, my Cancers, if you want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, you guys, we are here to talk about this blue moon that is coming in on October 31st, 2020. It actually will be coming in at 7:49 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And this full moon will be at in the sign of Taurus. So you need to expect major revelations during the blue moon in Taurus. I mean, like major revelations. It's like lightning's gonna strike, okay? And for this being a blue full moon, what that means is that it doesn't mean that the moon is gonna actually be blue, but you ever heard of the saying once in every blue moon? That's a saying that, you know, people say from time to time. Well, what that means is that it's a rare occurrence. It's something that doesn't happen too often. And so with this full moon, this will be the second full moon in October. Okay, we had one October 1st, and now we have our second one October 31st. And so there is the same blue moon once every blue moon. Okay. And it's happened with this second full moon. It's happening to be fallen on Halloween, and it's a lot that's going to be going on with this energy. Okay, This is, with Halloween, this is when the veil between the material and the spiritual worlds is said to be at its thinnest, okay? So we can expect this blue moon to reveal some very deep emotional insights. This may be a continuation or culmination of whatever arose for us when the full moon was in Aries. So if you were starting something October 1st and you're still kind of in that same situation, this could be the culmination of that, okay? So we've had a month to kind of mull over and flesh out these initial situations and perceptions that we initially have. And now it's kind of culminizes. It's kind of time to bring it to an end. And now we can anchor them into our embodied experience, so to speak. And so after all is said and done, you need to understand, well, what about Taurus? What about this fixed earth sign Taurus? And so while spiritual energies are running high this time of year, it's through our bodies and our physical senses that we experience them fully. So with this full moon, the most essential revelation is the reality of we are consenting to change. Taurus often resists change, preferring to stick with, what's comfortable and familiar. But at the same time, though, it's deeply connected to the natural cycles of life. The changing of the season, the waxing and the waning moons, that make change a basic fact of life. So in fact, as the sun in the opposite sign of Scorpio reminds us change is the most and only constant in life, this makes it kind of crucial not to get too attached to the things remaining as they are, okay? Remember, we are in Scorpio season, so you got those two opposites there. So we should savor each joyful moment, knowing that it will not last forever. And similarly, we can rest assured that painful moments will also pass. So just remember that there's plenty of magic that's going to be found during the Scorpio season. And this full blue moon being in Taurus, there's going to be a lot of energy surrounding this. So hang on. Everything is going to be okay. All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.